Victoria, you have landed a guest performer nomination. Did you ever think playing this bad doctor, and I mean bad like villainous doctor, shady doctor?
She's misunderstood.
Oh, sure. Did you know when you started that she would be doing the duplicative stuff she did?
No, not at all.
Do you want to explain to the audience what duplicative stuff you did?
Okay, well, first, I will say that it was only supposed to be like one episode. That's what it said in the breakdown. It was one episode, I was coming on as a doctor, and the next thing you know, I'm stealing babies and selling them. But it wasn't my fault. I was being blackmailed and threatened. And what are you supposed to do with that?
And you get an Emmy nomination.
And I get an Emmy. Well, because it's really difficult stealing babies. My character was always in distress. I was always pleading for my life. I was always explaining and apologizing what I had just done. So between Paul and Ari, I was always being like in some kind of threatening situation. Paul was always threatening me. I shouldn't say Paul because it wasn't really him.
Xander.
Paul was wonderful to me. Xander, on the other hand, was a complete jerk. And Ari, who plays Nicole, wonderful woman to play with, but Nicole gave me the blues. So those were the scenes that I had on there. Scenes where I was just apologizing and explaining and crying, lots of crying.
What was it like to come back to daytime and work on Days of Our Lives? You know, you hadn't been on a show for a while.
Yeah.
You know, from Guiding Light and everything else, and then coming into the pace that they were working in. I don't think the audience at home who watches daytime really understands
Oh my goodness.
what it takes to put an episode or multiple episodes of these shows together.
Yeah, so I had been doing a lot of television episodic work. And so when I got Days, I had forgotten it. It had been many, many years, you know? And so the speed at which they shoot was incredibly fast. And the first day I felt like I was trying to jump on a moving train. It was really wonderful to work with the people that I was working with. Like Paul and Ari and Stacy were all really loving and really giving and generous, and that was helpful. And they all knew that I had done daytime before, so they knew I had it. It took a day to get into it. It really did take a day. And there were many times where they were like, "Are you cool with us shooting the rehearsal?" And I was going, "Yes, let's do it." And they'd go, "That was great." And I would go, "Whew, thank God."
Right, because you don't do it again. Right.
Don't get to do it again.
Right.
So yeah, it was really, really fast. But it was like riding a bike. Once you get back on and you're in, you're in.
So this is your first Emmy nomination? Am I wrong? Right? Is
My
correct?
first Emmy
So all these years, this is the first. So how does it feel like having been a veteran in daytime, coming back into it, and then scoring? And it's, by the way, there's some heavy hitters in this category.
I mean,
like Kim
huge.
Delaney, Katie McLean.
Katie,
right.
I'm really, well, first, I didn't expect it at all. You know, I was completely thrown by it. Gosh, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of overwhelmed by it a little bit. Like, it makes me a little teary because it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
And it's been many decades that I've been doing this. I started as an actor as a kid. I was a child in New York acting. And so it's an honor. It's an honor, and we grind as artists. You know, you just grind. You get in, you do the work, and you hope they like it, but it's on the floor. It's nothing you could do after that. It's really wonderful to have this validation. I mean, we don't really need the validation, but it sure is nice to have.
When you think, I think you put it so beautifully, the grind. I think as artists out there, people don't understand. It takes so much to go through.
Yeah.
Waiting for the part, doing the part. Will the phone ring? Will I get work? Getting something, losing it. You know, everything you go through and the emotions with that.
Absolutely.
And then to get, you know, I would say I just wanted the respect or the recognition.
Yes.
Give me more than money. It was more like, give me the respect and recognition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I really enjoy being acknowledged and being seen. Being seen is huge, you know? It's huge. We all want to be seen, but in this business, it doesn't always happen. You don't always get what you put in. It's not based on meritocracy. It's sometimes based on something else, and it's amazing to be seen and acknowledged.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.